I think we're good. Whew. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 12 of DGweekly Live. This week, as you can tell, we're going to be talking about the Escape, and we're going to be doing the giveaway on this here Lucid Escape. To enter into that giveaway, like always, is going to be to like the stream, share the stream, and then leave your question down in the comments below so that I can see that. Let me make sure the audio is good. Everything can hear me. So good. We can't hear the audio when you change cameras. Whoops. Let me fix that for you, Danny. That should be good now. I believe it should be okay. Hopefully. We'll try that again. Camera 1. Okay. So we don't have audio on camera 2. Whoops. Nope. Yeah. That'd be my bad. We'll get that figured out here for you guys. But we'll stay on camera 1 for a second while we can. This is going to be the one that we are giving away. It is a pinkish. It looks a little bit more purple on camera. I don't know if you could hear me say that before. It's not quite as purple as this Biofusion, but I wouldn't quite call it like a bright pink. Like some of these discs you can see behind me are very, very pink. Thank you, Scott. Shared and liked. Awesome. Quiet side. Am I quiet? Uh-oh. Hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully it's not too quiet. The only one that I've seen say that, so why does the store look so dark? I don't know. All the lights are on. It should be the same. We're in a little bit of a different angle, a little bit of a different spot today, so maybe that's why it looks dark. Give me that Lucid, Ryan. Well, all you got to do is like the stream and share it because you commented. So, the Escape. We did have some difficulties in setting up the stream, and for whatever reason, it wouldn't let me play the clips. So we're not going to have any clips of it actually flying, but you can just imagine, like, you guys know me, when I throw discs, they go far. Really, really far. Definitely no bad throws when we were filming this. Not one, because I've never had one. But the Escape, we're actually going to stay on topic for a minute, or we're going to try to, is a Speed 9. I wish you could hear me when I went to the second camera. That's a bummer. I don't know why it's doing that. But we'll just stick with camera 1. Hopefully you can see it. Let's find one that really stands out. Biofusion. I got some big numbers on there. The Escape is a Speed 9, glide of 5, turn of negative 0.5, and a fade of 3. So it is a little bit on the straight to maybe understable side. I would say the Speed 9 and the glide of 5 are accurate for sure. I think it is a fast fairway driver. Excuse me. This one is actually an older one. This has the old numbers on it. Let's see. Here we go. This has the new numbers. So it was bumped from a 6 glide down to a 5. And I think I said 3 for the fade, which is false. It's actually a 2 fade, which is way more accurate than what I was about to say if it was a 3. So it's a Speed 9, glide 5, totally perfect. It's a fast fairway and it glides like crazy. It used to be a 6 glide, now it's a 5. I don't have any disagreements either way. Not super domey, but there's enough to it where this thing just wants to stay in the air. It just wants to keep going. Turn of negative 0.5. For me, I would say you could even bump that down to a negative 1. But it's not super understable. Like the Maverick has a negative 1, and I think the Maverick is a little bit more understable than an Escape. So negative 1, negative 0.5, either way, I think is accurate. And then a 2 fade for sure. It's not like some discs with like a 3 or a 4 fade, you can really tell are overstable. The Escape definitely is not really overstable. It is just stable, I would say. So I think the numbers are spot on. I have no arguments there. I am going to cut to the second camera, so you won't be able to hear me for a second. But I want to show you the profile of it so you can see the edge of the rim, you can see the dome, and then we'll come back and we'll keep talking about it. So, see you in a minute. Let's try this. Now you can hear me. Got it. I got it. Now you should be able to hear me. Let me know in the chat if you can hear me now when it's on the second camera. It got quiet. I know, Ryan, I said it was going to. Faster Explorer, yes. There it is. All right. So let's just pretend those first couple minutes didn't even happen, huh? Oh, what's up, Joel? Should totally have Godzilla Japanese movies in it. That would have been a good idea. That would have been funny. Okay, so now that we have audio and everything, for those of you who are just joining the stream, welcome. This is episode 12 of DG Weekly Live. We're talking about the Escape, and we're actually going to be giving away this guy right here, this Lucid Escape, kind of a pinkish purplish, super cool, flies pretty good. All you have to do to enter into that stream, or not that stream, into the giveaway, is to like the stream, share the stream, and then leave a comment down in the chat. Leave a question for me, and I will get to that. So we're gonna head. I saw there was some questions coming in, some comments coming in earlier, so let's head to those really quick. Your most owned disc, I missed who that was. That's beautiful, yeah. Most owned disc, I could see that for sure. If you have not a super big arm, I could see this being your fairway driver for everything that's not like a big hyzer into headwinds. If you have like 300 feet of power and the Escape is only going around 300 feet, I could see it being a really good, just usable for everything type fairway driver. So it does not surprise me that you this is your most owned disc. That doesn't surprise me one bit. We do also, as we're going through the chat here, we do also have the coupon code ESCAPE10 running right now, and that is live right now until Tuesday night at midnight of next week. So the first Tuesday in September, ESCAPE10 will save you 10% off on, if you don't win this and you want to order your own Lucid Escape, like this super, super sick one. I love opaque Lucid plastic, and this one is like, it's like in between opaque and not opaque. And then it's like white, but kind of an off blue. It's good. It's a really, really good Escape. And also, Escape 10 will work on the prime burst escapes. So if you're trying to find an Escape that's going to start pretty overstable and then beat up to pretty understable and look really cool, these prime burst escapes are the way to do that for sure. And once again, if you're just joining, the way to do that, excuse me, is to like the stream, share the stream, and then leave your question down in the comments below. Someone, Virginia Polkinghorn, new to the team, was asking about the equivalent of an air escape. If you're looking for something that's similar to an air escape in terms of flight, I would say probably a Maverick. If you could find, we did some Biofusion Escape, or Biofusion Escape, some Biofusion Maverick, excuse me, as a TFR disc, so you could check that out. Or if you have any of the special edition Mavericks, I find that those are a little bit less stable than the Lucid Maverick. So I would say that's pretty similar. A Thief would be pretty similar, but the Thief flips really, really quick, where something like the Escape and the Maverick have a slower flip to them. I think a Thief would be closer in terms of speed to the Escape, where the Maverick is going to be a little bit closer in terms of stability. So either of those two I think would be a good option for you. Or if you're trying, if you want to try something from Westside, I know Virginia is new to the team. The Northman from Westside is also very similar. So if they have that in a tournament plastic, I would recommend checking that out for you. Back to Saint and the Escape. At 5,000 feet, the Escape is great for a light headwind, Saint for tailwinds. Yeah. As far as the Latitude lineup goes, I've heard the Falchion is pretty similar. I've only thrown the Trilogy Challenge Falchions, and that was very understable. That run of it, I don't know if it was just mine or what, but mine was very understable. But I've heard the new runs, the production runs, are actually more similar to the Escape, more similar, more true to the numbers. So I would say the Falchion from Latitude 64 or the Saint. The Saint is a little bit more understable, but it has that same 9-speed and tons of glide. So if you want a fairway driver that goes far, the Escape from us at Dynamic Discs, the Stag from Westside, excuse me, and then the Saint from Latitude 64. Did I say the Saint from DD? If I did, I meant the Escape. Breakout, yeah, Ryan, the Breakout would be similar to an Air Escape as well. Saint Pro is similar to the Escape. Mark, I would say the Saint Pro is a little bit more overstable than the Escape, and then the regular Saint is just a hair more understable. So I think that the Saint Pro is more similar to something like an Explorer. From us, it would be similar to like a Convict, but the Escape is a little bit less overstable than that. Just enough that I think you would want both in your bag rather than one or the other. Would you rather be a Convict or Getaway and make your Escape? As far as those 3 discs go, I'm going with Escape. That's my favorite of the 3. It just glides forever. The Getaway has good glide, the Convict has fine glide, but the Escape, man, gone. Things are rocket ship. I absolutely love it for just hyzer flips that you want to stand up and just carry and carry and carry. The Escape is super, super good. It flies. I love the Maverick. That's probably my favorite disc from us. It's the easiest hyzer flip disc I've ever thrown. And the Escape is a very, very similar flight, just a little bit faster, and then it finishes a little bit more. So if you're looking for the Maverick that you can put power into and really hammer on, I think the Escape is a great way to do that. Great way to do that. Let's see what other questions we have. I love Matt White. I love that too. Yeah, here you go, Daniel. I didn't look very hard for this thing. Let's grab that camera. I didn't look super hard for this guy. It was just sitting at the front of the box, so I'm sure there's other ones, but come on. It's got that little shatter stamp on there as well. Use Escape 10, and you'll save yourself 10% off this bad boy right here. Super cool disc. Or you could just win the giveaway for this one. It's really up to you. Leave your question, share the stream, like it. Super easy. Side note, we're both Cubs fans, so... No. I'm not a huge baseball fan, but when I watch baseball, excuse me, I'm a South Side guy, White Sox all day. Get out of here with that red and blue nonsense. Convict is just a little more stable to the Escape, so it's a great level up for stronger headwinds. Yeah. Personally, in my bag, I have a Felon. I just like that a little bit more. I trust it a little bit more than I would a Convict, but the Convict is definitely a step up from the Escape, no question about it. If you throw the Escape and are just looking for that step up, the Convict is the way to go. Ellen says she's going to win. Good luck, Ellen. You got to like and share the stream first, but it's possible. How about that hybrid Escape? I hear it's nice and stable. Oh, you mean this one? Or what about this one? What about the hybrid Escape? Was it Dustin? Oh no, his thing's gone. Yeah, Dustin. What about the hybrid Escape, man? Let me know. It's nice and stable. I would believe it for sure. The dome on this feels a little bit more to me, and plus the hybrid plastic just seems to make things just a hair more stable. So I would agree with you, Dustin. I would agree. Can we win that one? Jason, how about this? I'll give you 10% off on that this white Lucid one. It's not even like white. I don't feel comfortable calling it white. It's like a mint blue almost. Super cool. I'll give you 10% off on this one if you use the code ESCAPE10. Then you can win it, sort of. When are you throwing the Escape situationally or just cuz? If I were to throw the Escape, I have the Maverick in my bag because in terms of total distance, I don't get a huge difference. The Escape kind of falls between my Mavericks and then where I would throw a Sheriff. It's kind of right in between there. So I don't have the Escape in my bag, but if I did, it would be for shots where I throw the Maverick. When I want to throw something that's gonna hyzer flip and go straight and carry for a long ways and not fade out super hard one way or the other. If I needed to throw like a touchy 200-foot sidearm that needed to go straight, I would throw it. But that's kind of what I'll use it for, like a hyzer flip to straight, fairly neutral flying fairway shots. But people can throw this thing. If you talk to Eric McCabe, he throws it as far as he throws his trespasses because he's good. And it just glides and glides and glides. Richard says, I love my Saint for tunnel shots, so I would have to give an Escape a try, or I would love to give an Escape a try. Yeah, it's very similar to the Saint. Someone was just asking about that earlier. Super similar. I think the Saint is a little bit more understable, but you could definitely throw very, very similar lines for or with both. If I win that Escape, I'll definitely try the mold again. All right, Kenny, if you win it, you better try it. You better let me know how it is for you, because it's a good one. I threw that thing this morning, and it's good. It glides for sure. Are some more overstable than other? Mark, I would say yes for sure. I think the Lucid and then the Hybrid are going to be the most stable. There are Moonshine Escapes as well, which I haven't thrown. I would expect them to be fairly similar to the other two, the Hybrid and the Lucid. These are going to be your most stable. And then the Prime is going to be weird because it's going to start the most overstable. It's very, very flat on top. Let's get this here. Let's hold up the Prime, and then we'll go with this Fusion Burst here. Let's see if you can see the difference there in the domes. The Prime here. Come on, camera, focus. There we go. So the Prime is a lot flatter, as you can see. The Fusion has a really nice dome to it, where the Prime is super flat. So it's going to start more overstable, but because it's the Prime plastic, it's going to beat in faster, and it's going to beat in more. So it's going to start the most overstable, but it's going to become the most understable very quickly. So if you're looking for something to beat in, check out the Prime Escape. Again, this works with the coupon code ESCAPE10. And then the Fusion and Biofusions are very similar, kind of in the middle there. They're not quite as overstable as like the Hybrid Escapes, but it's definitely still an Escape. It's still very true to the numbers. It's just more on that like -1 turn side, where the Lucid is closer to that -0.5 side. So they are similar for sure. They are similar for sure. I have a Line Warrior Brainwave Escape. Ooh, Matt. Line Warrior has some super sweet stamps. Super sweet stamps. So yeah, I'm jealous of that for sure. Fluid Escapes are more overstable. That's right, Dustin, but the Fluid Escape is out of production, unfortunately. There are Fluid Moonshine Escapes, which I've heard are like convicts with more glide, but those also are out of production, unfortunately. So you won't be able to pick those up anymore, at least not new on the market. But so in terms of production runs, the Lucid and the Hybrid, I think, are the most overstable. But in terms of anything that's ever been produced, the Fluid Moonshine Escapes for sure. Break into great rollers for sure, Chris. Yeah, I can see that. It's got like a comfortable rim for everyone. It's not huge. It's not deep. I can see why this was one of the first discs that we made, because it's just a very all-around great disc. It's a disc anyone can use. Like I said, Eric McCabe uses it, and I think my mom uses it, and she's been playing for like a month. So it's one of those discs that anyone can find use for without question. Convicts, Trespassers, and Saints. Who you hanging out with these days? Trespassers. It's just Trespass, Ellen. It's just Trespass. Liked and shared. Thank you so much, Richard. Mark, yeah, you can see it. That Prime grippy though, yeah. Here, we'll see if we can hear this. You hear that, Ryan? That's grip. I hope that wasn't super loud. If it was, sorry. The red and orange ones are really pretty. Yeah. Can we get a close-up on this thing? The burst on this, and again, this was just sitting at the front of the box. This wasn't even one that I like searched for. It wasn't one that I did any digging for. It's just sitting in the box on the shelf. Like, come on. Check that thing out. Super nice. Let's see. What are the flight numbers, Taylor? It is a Speed 9, Glide 5, turn of -0.5, and then a fade of 2. Very true to those numbers. We had some issues with the setting up the stream and everything, so I wasn't able to have any clips for you guys, but it's very true to those numbers. Hyzer flips are very easy and just tons of glide. That burst is absolutely gorgeous. Yeah. I don't know how they do it, but it's good. Those guys over there in Sweden do some real good jobs. Okay, thanks. Anthony, how many discs do you have at home? Lots. Yeah, my sister says too many, and the number has gone up since she has seen all of them. So it's a lot. It's a lot, but also not enough. That's like 3 colors. Yeah, Danny, it's crazy. There's orange, there's yellow, there's red, there's like a little bit of black. Yeah. It's a good one. It's a good one for sure. 9.5, negative 0.52. Yeah, that's right, Ryan. Looks like a match lighting up. I could see that. I could see that. Kind of like a campfire or something like that. I can see it got a little bit of like the smoke from the fire coming out. I like it. Wow, that's amazing. I love my escape. All right. I'm glad you do, Jeff. It's a really good disc. Really good disc. Oh, another Joel appearance. Everyone say hi, Joel. Escape will definitely fit in most everyone's bag. Yeah, the only person I can see who like wouldn't use the escape is someone who's just already dead set on convicts or saints or something like that. If you have a bunch of getaways that are all beat up and crazy like that, then yeah, you could get away without having an escape. But if you don't, then you really have no excuse and you need to buy one. Use coupon code ESCAPE10. Save yourself 10% off on the Lucid and the Prime Burst escapes, or like and share the stream and win this one here for free. Maybe, if you're lucky. Don't let Joel be on camera. That's a recipe for disaster. Sorry, Joel, you're gone. You got to come in a little bit more. There he is. There he is. Disaster cooked? Initiated? We're going to flip the disaster switch. Give us Joel, Ryan says. I like on your take on discs, but I still miss PPOV, but so happy she's touring and killing it. Yeah, see, that's the difference, is like, when you have Paige doing something like this, she's really good at disc golf. So it's just a matter of time before she started touring again and was just not in Emporia on a regular basis. Me, on the other hand, if I start touring, it's because we're like, I don't know, we need full-time media out on tour or something like that, because my skills will not get me on tour in terms of playing. Sorry about that, Kenny. If and when she comes back, I would love to have her on here for a few episodes. That would be awesome. I remember people were always asking for both of us to do it, so that would be super fun. But yeah, like you said, she is killing it on tour. Just got 2nd place up at Maple Hill, so that was awesome. We are just super happy for her, rooting her on every single weekend when she's out there playing. So sorry, she's not here. I don't know when she'll be back, but she's doing good things out there on the road. It will hold an Anheuser if you start it on an Annie. Yeah, I would agree with you, Danny. Danny, talking about Annies. There's a rhyme there, people. Somebody else is going to find it for me. Do any team members bag an escape right now? Yeah, I know Zach Melton throws it a lot. I'm not sure if he's switched it out for the Maverick. Also, speaking of Mavericks, we just got the Lucid X Mavericks in, and they're sweet. They're super sweet. Super, super sweet. I know Robert McCall uses it. I believe Eric McCabe uses it. Tons of our players do. I know Cynthia, one of our juniors, she just won the 15 and under Worlds, or maybe it was 18. She was 8, yeah. She won the 18 and under Junior World Championships this year. She bags like 4 air escapes or something like that. So yeah, lots of our team members definitely bag the escape for sure. It was one of the first discs that we came out with, and it's still one of the most popular for very good reason. Danny says several players roll the escape as well. Yeah, I could see that for sure. Can Joel deliver the giveaway disc to the winner? I can have Joel ship it for you, but unless you live in town, he doesn't quite make house calls, unfortunately. All right, we got a pretty little Lucid X Maverick here. Shout out to Zach Melton. Throws the escape, but also, like, come on. These things are crazy. Once again, Joel, everyone. Joel.
Thank you.
Everyone, round of applause for Joel. Thank you, Joel. How close is the Lucid X Maverick to an escape? Dustin, I will let you know tomorrow, because I have not thrown one yet, but you better believe that I have more than one Lucid X Maverick waiting for me to pick up. Do the orange and red discs come in other colors too? I think you're probably talking about this one, Ellen. But yeah, all of them come in different colors right here. Let's see. I can see yellow. I can see a purple one. I can see a white one. So yeah, plenty of different colors here. Not all of them are going to be this bursty, but plenty of different colors. Lucid X Maverick available on the website. Scott, not yet. It is, right now it's a buyback retailer exclusive. So go to your buyback retailer, hit them up, and definitely go pick that up. All the Lucid X stuff is in, and they should have it. If not, they should have it very, very soon. Liked and shared. Thank you, Brandon. The Lucid X stuff will release on the website next week. Today? At 11. Oh, just kidding. It releases Friday at 11. So, once again, everyone, Joel, ladies and gentlemen, just making things happen here. Virginia says the Airscape is her go-to as well. Yeah, so there's another team member that does it. Virginia, also a junior world champion this year. So congratulations to her for that. How close is the Lucid X Maverick, Dustin? I already read that one. Sorry, bud. I love the Airscape. It's on point. Yeah, the Airscape is like, if you don't have a huge arm and just need glide forever, and you can't quite access that glide with like a Fusion Escape, the Airscape is just one of the craziest discs out there. They got Lucid X Mavericks in and Anthony bought them all. Yep, that's pretty close to the truth, actually. Maybe an autograph from Joel, Danny, and yourself then? Yeah, Mark, we could do that. If you put in the order notes that you want someone to sign something, they'll make it happen. If you want Joel to personally draw like a dragon, he's really good at drawing dragons. I don't think he's ever drawn a dragon in his life, but he will now, hopefully. Ryan just says, Joel!
Hello.
I'll give you his reaction. Hello! So there you go, Ryan. That one's for you. I like the peppermint. Jeff, use coupon code ESCAPE10, and you can get yourself 10% off on this one right here. Any Prime Burst Escape and Lucid Escape, they're all 10% off this week. From right now until Tuesday at Central Time, midnight Central Time. Lucid, Prime Burst, Escapes, money. Come on, everybody loves money. Is the Gauntlet available in Burst yet? I haven't seen any. I don't think so, but it's just a matter of time before any and everything comes out in a Burst plastic of some sort. So keep holding your breath on that, Tom. It is coming soon, I promise. Joel should co-anchor. Should have used that one last week, Ryan, when we did the anchor. Escape. There you go. Finding Nemo reference. I thought that would happen. Let's see. Jason says hi from Kelowna, British Columbia. What's up, Jason? How's Canada? We have like hit fall for the day today. Yesterday was hot. Today is fall. It's awesome. My T-Rex arms love the Airscape. Yeah, I could see that for sure, Scott. It's just if you don't have superpower, if you don't have the arm speed to access the full glide of like a Biofusion Escape or something like that, the Air one is so, so good. Like Virginia said earlier, she loves the Airscape. Cynthia Ricciotti loves the Airscape. Both of them are team members that are also world champions. Eric McCabe likes the Escape, another world champion. Robert McCall likes the Escape, world champion hair, I guess. Not quite there, but he's trying. How good is Joel's Liger drawing? It's my favorite mythical creature ever.
Oh yeah, it's a mix between a lion and a tiger.
But how good is your drawing?
Bred specifically for its skills in magic.
But how good are you at drawing it? That's what.
Draw.
Okay, Mark, he said I can draw it. So please make that happen, someone. Ryan is asking Joel out to dinner. Said I can come too. All right, I'm always down for Mexican food. What's up, Roger? Trying to win an Escape? There you go. Hello from Oregon. Where at in Oregon? Ken? Oregon is beautiful. I loved it up there. LOL. Mark, come on, man. Mark, we're all counting on you here. All of us. We are all counting on you. Okay, really quick, so we can kind of get back on track a little bit. We're going to run through all the plastics. But first, before we do that, once again, this Lucid Escape here, this pinkish purple-ish, I don't even know what, it's a punk? Does that count as like a mix of, or, Yes, we're going to call it punk. A punk, pink, purple, Lucid Escape. To enter into the giveaway, all you have to do is like the stream, share the stream, and then leave your question in the chat, and we will pick a winner at the end of the stream. Roger says he would love to win an Escape. I bet you would, Roger. And you have a very good chance of winning it. So, let's see. Ken says, I'll never move out of Oregon. I said the same thing, Ken. I loved it up there. Absolutely beautiful, but I am super happy in Emporia. So no chance of that happening anytime soon. Ryan says, if I win the giveaway, I will let Joel draw whatever he wants on it before you send it to me. And from about 30 feet away, I heard Joel laughing at that. So, Ryan, I hope you win it. John says, Lucid X. There are no Lucid X Escapes, but we do have the Lucid X stuff releasing at 11 a.m. Central on dynamicdiscs.com. But there are no Lucid X Escapes, unfortunately. There's Lucid X Convicts. The Lucid X Maverick is probably going to be fairly similar. There's the Lucid X, or Opto X Explorer would be similar. Devin Owens has the Opto X River. All of those would be pretty similar, but unfortunately there's no Lucid X Escape. Looks like a pale pink. Scott says pinkle. I like that. Roger Henry really needs an Escape. All right, we'll call that 2 votes for Roger then, Jeff. If your name gets drawn, then just remind me, and we will send that over to your buddy Roger. Why is the Escape the best disc ever? That's a great question, Randall. I would say it's because it glides like better than anything that I can think of. It just goes super far, and you don't have to throw it really hard. Pick your poison. Any of those work. Escape versus Lucid X Maverick. The stability, I would guess, would be pretty similar. I haven't thrown the Lucid X Maverick yet. The Escape is definitely going to be faster. It's still going to glide a little bit more, but the stability is going to be pretty similar, I'm guessing. I will let you know on that one tomorrow. Don't lie, you miss Lippold. Wow, Garrett. How did you know that? Yeah, that's the course that I grew up on, man. I played that course for 7 years. The first 7 years, 8 years I started playing, yeah. Lippold and Crystal Lake, Illinois. If you watch any of my old videos, that's where most of them were. The Heart Doctor said I can play as soon as my foot heals. Maybe try a Foot Doctor, and then you'll be able to play now instead of a Heart Doctor. Just saying. No, Roger, get that foot better, bud. What is the difference between Lucid and Lucid X? Okay, so Lucid X is like a different blend of Lucid where the discs are stiffer. So you can see the Lucid plastic. It's not exactly soft by any stretch of the imagination. It's not soft, but it's got some flexibility to it, where the Lucid X is much stiffer. Like the Prime is stiff, where the Lucid has a little bit more bend in it. The Lucid X is Lucid plastic that's like as stiff as the Prime, but it's more stable. For whatever reason, it just adds stability to discs. I don't know why. I'm not a scientist. I don't know the aerodynamics of everything, but the Lucid X just gives it a little bit more stability and a little bit more rigidity in the plastic. It's more stiff and just has more stability. Lucid X or Riot, Lucid X Escape or Riot. I think the Riot's out of production, so you're probably not going to see one of those. Haha, got them. Liked and shared and commented, and I live in Salem, Oregon. Nice, man. I never made it out there when I lived there, but I've heard it's beautiful. Kyle says, how do I win? All you have to do, Kyle, is like the stream, share the stream, and you already left your comment, so you're good on that. Let's see. We'll get some last-minute questions here before we start wrapping this thing up. Escape the feeling of a loss of distance and confidence. Throw an Escape. It'll get you there. Ryan, you might need to start writing those things for all of our discs. Caught it diving for discs on hole 6 at the Beast in Waco. Ow! That's a sweet course. The Escape would do super well in the woods, but don't cut your foot, man. That's not a good idea. Mark Zalas, nice. He just won something. I saw he won something. Good for him. Used to play with Mark a lot. Used to play with a lot of those guys. Guys, if you watch those videos, I did 90% of the filming, so I apologize. Boom, roasted. Great disc golf pun, Anthony. You got me. Thanks, Dustin. Rigidity. I can do that. All right. So I said we were going to go through the plastics, and wouldn't you know it, I got sidetracked and distracted again. Giveaway for this one, like the stream, share the stream, get those last minute questions in. And in terms of plastic, we have the coupon code ESCAPE10 is running right now until midnight Central Time on Tuesday of next week. So you have a full 7 days, and that's going to be on the Lucid Escapes as well as the Prime Burst Escapes. Look at that one. Super pepperminty. And once again, that's Escape 10. That'll save you 10%. We also have hybrid escapes. Both are GBO fundraisers for 2018. Look at that. I love this. I love that stamp. I don't know what it's called, but it's super cool. And then this one's just got the big nice circle on there. I love that one too. Also, fusion escapes. There is solid colored fusion escapes. There's also super nasty burst fusion escapes. So you can take your pick there. Moonshine escapes, if you're trying to get some last minute glow golf in before the sun goes down too early, before the season's over, check that one out. And then the bio fusion escape, last but certainly not least. This is a super, like, I don't know what it is about this batch, but it's super, super grippy, super gummy, feels really, really good. And it's got a little bit of a swirly something or another to it. So let's head back to the chat. Wheat shield, bro? No, it's not the standard wheat shield. It's like a GBO wheat shield-ish. It's not the full wheat shield. It's got wheat, but it's not the wheat shield. Let's see. I won the trespass a couple weeks back. Good job, Jeff. So it's a good thing that you're willing to give it to your buddy Roger, because if you won twice, like that other guy said, people would riot. And that's not what we want. Is the escape coming out in Lucid X plastic? Not right now, Jose. Will it at some point? That's very possible, but not right now, unfortunately. We do not have it. The rest of the Lucid X stuff is coming out, though, on Friday at 11 a.m. Central Time. If you could throw one plastic and have an unlimited supply of it for life, which would it be? If I was to throw one plastic of Escape, I would probably say the Lucid Escape or maybe the Biofusion. If I could only throw one plastic for my entire bag, it would definitely be Biofusion. I would not like a base plastic like distance driver, but you can get by with Biofusion. I love Biofusion Enforcers. And then I think for like putters and stuff like that, I think it's kind of the softest and grippiest of our premium plastics. So it's still going to feel good in your hand. It's still going to grab the chains well. So if I could only throw one, it would be Biofusion for sure. Have I ever played Whistler's Bend? I have not, but I've seen pictures and videos, and it is gorgeous. Jeff says, I would like to win it. Send Ohio some love. I send Ohio love all the time. It's where my grandparents live, man. Season never ends in Kelly. Well, it does in the rest of the country, Ryan, so gosh. That doesn't happen in Ohio. I have played in Ohio in the winter, and let me tell you, the season very much ends in Ohio. When you get like 4, 5, 6 inches of snow, it gets brutal. Love to try it out, Ken. Gotta love gummy. Yeah, exactly, Rex. That's a sweet name, Rex. Why don't you do Disc Golf Answer Man with Eric? Bradley, that was completely a joke. I would be more than happy to. I'm sure if Danny is still here, he would be more than happy to as well. So we will do everything that we can to make that happen. Last question before the giveaway winner. Simon says, what's your favorite disc? For me, Simon, it has to be either the Maverick or the Enforcer. If I need any sort of driver shot, I'm usually looking to throw one of those two, just depending on the shot. If I need a hyzer, I'm trying to find an Enforcer line, and if I need some sort of a hyzer flip or a turnover, I'm trying to throw a Maverick. So either one of those two, I absolutely love both of them. Very, very good discs, both of them. And the Escape, since we're talking about it, it's like the perfect hybrid between the two. It's not quite as flippy as a Maverick, not quite as long as an Enforcer. Easy. New show, Danny on the Annie. I mean, Danny works hard. I'm sure he'd be willing to try and make that happen. What's your favorite disc design? Oh, geez, I don't. Do you mean like in terms of stamp or rim or what? I'm not sure on that one. Good video. Thanks for the review. Anytime, Mark. Ooh, the Maverick. Both in the bag. Yeah, I love the Maverick. Robert says, I miss my Escape. Andrew says, need an escape in my bag. Andrew, if you don't win last time, escape 10 is the coupon code to save yourself 10% off on the Lucid and Prime Burst escapes. Escapes glide for days. That's absolutely right, Dan. They sure do. Ken says, stamp. My favorite stamp? Ah, man, I don't know. Probably I love the beef one, the like 100% premium beef or whatever that we have on Justices and the Criminals. That's a good one. The ones that was in the mystery box last year where it was the DD logo and then it had a mustache on it. I love that. I thought that one was super funny. Speaking of mustache, the old EMAC Enforcers with like the mustache, those were good. There's some good ones for sure. So let's go ahead and pick a winner. Let's see. Mark has been here all episode, leaving lots of comments. Ryan has been here. Ellen has been here. Jeff/Roger has been here. Joel has been here. We'll have Joel decide it. How about that? Warrant, refuse, John Warrant. Joel, pick a number 1 through 5.
7.
I told Joel to pick a number 1 through 5. He said 7.
3.
3.
That's a mix of 3 and
So
5.
3. Okay, Alan, I see your name is 1. 2. Who's going to be the second name that I've seen a lot? Mark. 3, the next one, Ryan. Ryan, go ahead and send me your address. Ryan, George, send me your address. Did someone say mustache? If you say mustache, Alan just shows up. Okay, so Ryan, send me your address. You were the third one picked by your buddy Joel himself. So Ryan, go ahead and send me your address and we will get that shipped out to you. Everyone else, use coupon code ESCAPE10 for 10% off on Lucid and Prime Burst escapes. And we will see you guys next week. I believe we are doing the Triple X next week. So that's going to be a super fun one. Very overstable fairway driver. Definitely would make a great complement to this escape. If you want to learn about that, tune in next week, Wednesday at 4 p.m. Central Time on the Dynamic Discs YouTube channel. We will see you then. Okay, bye.